Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this morning's update on Hurricane Erin. So Hurricane Erin has actually dramatically weakened overnight, and now we're sitting at a Category 2 hurricane with just 105-mile-per-hour winds, northwesterly movement, and a minimum central pressure of 961 millibars, as dry air has infiltrated the core, dramatically weakening the storm, as well as a pretty strong westerly wind shear that has ended up weakening Erin overnight, thankfully. Taking a look at the latest cone as we go into 7 p.m. this evening, Erin's expected to maintain her strength with 105-mile-per-hour winds, 125-mile-per-hour gust winds to the north-northwest. As we go into 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, 105-mile-per-hour winds, 125-mile-per-hour gust winds to the north. As we go into 7 p.m. tomorrow evening, 110-mile-per-hour winds, 130-mile-per-hour gust winds to the north-northeast. As we go into 7 a.m. Thursday morning, 110-mile-per-hour winds, 130-mile-per-hour gusts moving to the north-northeast, so potentially strengthening a little bit as we go into Thursday morning. As we go into Thursday evening, 105-mile-per-hour winds, 125-mile-per-hour gusts curving to the east-northeast, and we're just going to skip to the end of the track as we go into Sunday morning, 7 a.m., 65-mile-per-hour winds, 75-mile-per-hour gusts, racing off to the northeast, now well south of Newfoundland. So we now have storm surge watches for the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and a tropical storm watch remains as the impacts of Erin are going to really start to expand out from the center as Erin continues to move to the north. And now the cone has actually shifted a little bit to the south and east, thankfully, but we're still within 130 miles of the cone in the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Taking a look at the latest watches and warnings, we have a tropical storm watch for the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and tropical storm watches remain for the central Bahamas, and tropical storm warnings remain for the southeastern Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands. Taking a look at the latest spaghetti mall guidance, the tracks have actually shifted just a tad to the east this morning, thankfully, for my friends in the Outer Banks of North Carolina, and continue to shift away from Newfoundland. Looking at our GEFS ensemble guidance, the GEFS ensemble guidance has remained the same since last night. Looking at the European ensemble guidance, this has also remained pretty much the same as last night. Looking at our intensity model guidance, however, this has dropped dramatically to account for the weakening that Hurricane Erin has underwent this morning, now expecting a Category 2 hurricane for at least the next 96 hours. A few of the members strengthened it back to Category 3. And looking at our wind speed probabilities for tropical storm force wind gusts, we remain at a 20 to 30% chance of seeing tropical storm force wind gusts in the Outer Banks of North Carolina as of this morning. So hopefully we can get Erin to weaken a little bit more, as that will lower the impacts across the Outer Banks of North Carolina just a little bit. But make sure you are preparing for Erin if you live across the Outer Banks of North Carolina. Thanks for watching. Please stay safe and have a wonderful day, my friends.